Hi artists, it's Mrs. RT, the art teacher from the Angelo School. Today we're going to talk about color and mixing colors, and we're going to make a color wheel turtle together. So for this project, you're definitely going to want a piece of paper and a pencil. And then you can use whatever materials you have at home. This example, I used small pieces of colorful paper and glue. For this one, I'm going to show you what you can do if you have crayons and markers. So if you do have glue and colorful paper, you can do it like this one. And if not, you could use crayons, markers, colored pencils, whatever you have at home. So if you need to pause the video to grab some materials, you can do that now and play it when you are ready. We're going to start with the book Mouse Paint to talk about color mixing. Once there were 3 white mice on a white piece of paper. The cat couldn't find them. One day, while the cat was asleep, the mice saw 3 jars of paint, one red, one yellow, and one blue. They thought it was mouse paint, so they climbed right in. Then there was one red mouse, one yellow, and one was blue. They dripped puddles of paint onto the paper. The puddles looked like fun. The red mouse stepped into the yellow puddle and did a little dance. His red feet stirred in the yellow puddle until, what color do you think it makes? Look, he cried, red feet in a yellow puddle make orange. The yellow mouse hopped into a blue puddle. His feet mixed and stirred and mixed until, look down, said the red and the blue mouse. Yellow feet in a blue puddle make green. Then the blue mouse jumped in the red puddle. He splashed and mixed and danced until, purple, they all shouted. Blue feet in a red puddle make purple. But then the paint on their fur got sticky and stiff, so they washed themselves down to a nice soft white. And they painted the paper instead. They painted 1 part red, 1 part yellow, 1 part blue. They mixed red and yellow to make 1 part orange. They mixed yellow and blue to make 1 part green, and blue and red to make a purple part. But they left some white because of the cat. So that was mouse paint to practice our color mixing. And in the book, we saw that if you mix red and yellow, it will make orange. Yellow and blue will make green, and blue and red will make purple. So we're going to use that on our color wheel today. So we're going to start with the outline of the turtle, and this will be the same no matter what materials you're using. So we're going to start with a big circle or a big oval for the turtle shell. That will turn into our color wheel. And in that circle, we're going to make a line down the middle. And then we're going to make an X from side to side and side to side. And that will be our color wheel. It's really important that we have 6 pieces because we have 6 colors. So take a second and count yours. Make sure you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. And then we're going to outline the head next. So I start here, I go up, around for the head, and back down. can draw in a little circle for the eye. And I made mine a little smiley face. And now we can make the 4 legs. So I come out and make a rectangle leg. We can do 2 on the top for the arms. And 2 on the bottom for the legs. And then on mine, I make little, almost like a U shape or a half circle for some toes. And I do that on the bottom of all of the legs. And the next part that we're going to do is just block off the color. So for this, I'm going to show you with a marker, but you could use a crayon or a colored pencil as well. And for the first step, I'm just going to make a little line here at the top with red. We're just going to place all the colors first to make sure that they're in the right order. So we start with red. The next one will be orange. Then yellow. Then green. Blue. And our last color will be purple. And the order of these in our color wheel is really important because it helps remind us what colors we use to make other colors. So on this one, you can see red and yellow. And if you mix red and yellow, what do you get? You get orange, so it's right in the middle. And if we want to make green, we can just look at the 2 colors next to it. So if we want to make green, we would mix yellow and blue. And if we wanted to mix purple, we would mix blue and red. So now you can take some time and color the turtle. You can color in the arms, legs, and the face. And then for the color wheel, if you're using small pieces of paper like this, you can glue one section at a time and stick on all the colors that match in that section. Or what I'm going to do with this one is make little patterns and designs with my marker and crayons to fill in the color. So for the red, I might do some dots. And then I would go in and color that full section red. So I have the red dots already, and now I'm going to use crayon to fill in the rest of that red section. And you could also add things like, might do wavy lines for orange. Dashed lines for yellow. I might put a triangle pattern for green. You can use all different types of shapes and lines to make these designs. Might do some diagonal lines for blue. For purple, we could do some crisscross lines. And then I would go in and color each section with the crayon just like I did for red. So you can take some time now, add some designs with different lines and shapes to your turtle, and then fill it all in with color. You can color in the head and the legs. You can even color in the background. You can decide where your turtle is going to be. So I hope you had fun today with learning about color mixing and making our color wheel turtle. I'll see you next time.